Hello, everyone. I'm Sudarshana Starshine Star. It's a very cozy, wonderful, beautiful Monday. It's December 23rd, and it's still 2024, for a little while at least. I like to start all of my clips with the three opening prayers. They're in Sanskrit and Telugu, and they're not long. This is to bless and protect, uplift, and sanctify you, me, and this clip. Let's go. Om, 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 Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahmam Tasmahi Sri Guru Vena Namaha. Om Suklam Bharataram Vishnum Sashivarnam Chatubhujam Prasanavaranam Dhyaye Sarva Vigno Prashantaye. Om Bhur Bhuvasuvaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhago Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodayat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Wonderful. Well, I'm posting this on my YouTube channel, which is called It's the Dazzling of the Light, or you can just go to YouTube. If you're not watching this on my YouTube channel, go to YouTube and just type in @Sudarshana Starshine Star, and you'll come across my channel. I have well over 100 clips on it of varied content, and I think you'll really find it enjoyable. I haven't posted for a while. If you listen to my most recent clips, they're listed on my channel, because I had an STRIKE for something that was very minor and silly, but that's what happened. And at the same time, I'm not even mentioning my TikToks, because I was banned for the third time on October 29th, just without warning. I had no warnings. I had maybe like one strike on the channel, a lot less than I usually do, and it just disappeared and said you're permanently banned. So I started, after a few days, another channel, and about a week ago, that, without any warnings, putting me on warning or account warning or strikes, I just went onto my phone and it said you are permanently banned. So I don't feel to start a fifth TikTok channel right now, in as little as, it's only been 11 months since I ever went on TikTok and started a channel. And I really love TikTok, but TikTok doesn't love me. Doesn't really love truth tellers. I don't know how some of them stay on and get really big accounts. I have question marks about that. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Here in the United States, in January, I think it's going to come up for review if TikTok will be banned in the US, and I truly hope not. Let's hope that Elon, the 2.0, he's not the original. He wears a face mask. He's a white hat. The originals are 1.0s, and that Elon Musk, the 1.0, is long gone. He was from a satanic cabal family, and he and his quote-unquote mother, really a biological male, very scary, one of the scariest beings I've ever seen, looked at. Oof. They're long gone. They went down the Cuban way to the spa, so to speak, and for capital crimes received capital punishment. And but the 2.0, I would love it if Elon, the 2.0, would buy TikTok. That would be great. That means we the people own it, just like Elon, quote unquote, no, really the 2.0 bought Twitter and turned it into X. It's really we the people own that, not any individual. So what I feel to do is to read, the last time I did this, it was about a year ago. It was a series. If you look on my playlist, you'll see I have different series listed. I'll say part 1, part 2, part 3 with different titles. And this is going to be part 5 of this series, which is called Jesus as I Saw Him, as Told by Mary. The author is Philip Lipetz, Lipetz, Ph.D. He's a Sai brother of mine, meaning that our Swami, Sri Sai Kaleshwar Wadaswami, who took his Mahasamadhi in 2012 at the age of 39. He's still very much around, though. He, in my Sai family, that just means that we have the same Swami, Sri Kaleshwar, and the same Sadguru, Shirdi Sai Baba, and we have been initiated into divine lineage, which includes Yeshua, Jesus, the Christ, the Marys, Swami Yogananda, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, Sri Ramana Maharshi, Mahavatar Babaji of the Himalayas, the Buddha. It's a big list. But anyway, so he wrote this, and he wrote it several years ago, but he didn't publish this book until 2015, I believe, and he had already had these experiences several years before that. But he had a lot of trepidation about putting this information out, and he is in his family, his family are of the Jewish faith, and he was of the Jewish faith, and he just had a lot of his own reasons why. And Mother Mary was giving him live darshan. That means live darshan of the divine means when the divine beings are with you. They appear with you when what looks like blood and flesh. If you touch their foot or their hand, it would feel just like your hand or your foot. It's called divine darshan. It's not in dreaming. It's not in visions. It's not in astral travel. It's just like if someone, a DoorDash delivery knocked on your front door and you opened it and they were there trying to give you something, it's that much in the corporeal, and it's not as rare as you think. So Mother Divine gave him divine darshan and wanted to get this information out on several occasions, and he also had darshan of Yeshua, of Jesus. So I'm going to start at this place in this book, and we'll see how far I'll go today. So once again, the name of the book is Jesus as I Saw Him as Told by Mary, by Philip Lipetz, Ph.D. Pray in the world as you open your soul. Didn't my mother ask you to pray? You pray in church in your bed. My lesson is different. Listen to me. Tell the world to listen to me. My path is simple. Love others as yourself. The greatest act of love is to open your soul through prayer. If you are to become my disciple, you must learn to pray as you move through the world. You must learn to open your soul to what frightens you. You must open your soul to what saddens you. You must open your soul to what angers you. This is my path, the wisdom of the soul. And that was Yeshua speaking directly to Philip, and I'm continuing. Jesus shows how to love. My mother teaches how to accept love. She gives love by being small. She comes first because the world cannot accept love. I am here to show you to love from your soul. The stakes are different. If you do not follow my mother, then she will weep. If you do not follow me, then your soul will weep. I come so rarely. That is from compassion. I see all, yet I come so rarely. My mother comes instead. I have come to open your soul to the world. When your soul is bare, then it is judged. It must follow the way of heaven or hell. There is no middle. No longer can you hide. I have come not to give you love, although I love you. I have come to show you how to love. If you do not love, then you will fall into the hands of those who do not love. No longer can you hide. Personal Judgment Day. My path is so easy and so strong, yet it contains this one knife's edge. When I come, then you must either learn to love or you will fall. This is how I give judgment. I give your soul the opportunity to come to heaven. If you walk through that door, then you have passed the test of my judgment. If you make another choice, then you have judged yourself. I just open your soul, and the judgment flows. My mother loves, she gives. Then she loves some more. You must be like her. Like her, you cannot speak of my judgment, only hint at it. If you speak of judgment, then you are not loving, but instilling fear, and fear is the tool of those who ignore their soul. Mary comes so the world does not fail judgment. My mother comes for me so the world will not condemn itself with its own judgment. Soon I will give my love to the world, and then every soul will have no place to hide. It must either love or judge itself. My mother has come to teach the world how to love. It is her gift. First you must learn how to love, and only then can you raise your soul to heaven. She is the first lesson. Jesus' grace reveals your soul. I give you my grace, my true love. That love will show you your soul. Now your soul must choose. It is your time of judgment. Love shows each person their soul. Yes, it lifts the veil. But only my love destroys the veil. Do not fall. Do not listen to the wrong words. Humanity does not know how to love. All love is divine. You become love through being divine, and love makes you divine. Humans do not know how to love properly. That is what I have come to teach. Listen to me. True love frees the soul from original sin. When you surround a soul with true love, then it is freed of the prison of original sin, freed from the bounds of will. Only with love is it possible for a soul to be free. Most people do not know how to love. They love so poorly that the soul is never freed fully, and so the soul cannot make a choice that matters. There is no way that the soul cannot fully be freed of its prison. My love frees the soul from prison. If you walk back into prison, then you have judged yourself. If you live from the soul, then you have also judged yourself. I capitalize the word you because when you are free, then you are no longer small. Your name will become great and is written in the book of my Father. Philip asks, how can we be free? I will not come to condemn the world. I will free the world. I can only love. It is your soul that will make the choice. You will judge yourself. I spoke about how a man has no love greater than when he loves another as his self. I meant that a man has no love greater than when he loves another with his true self, and his true self is his soul. Your soul is free. Love others with your soul. That is all. That is it. That is everything I have ever taught. That is the secret of secrets. That is all theology and wisdom. Your soul is free. Love others with your soul. That is all. Pray. Pray for the beggar as you walk by. Let your soul be free, so love the things. Let your soul be free to love the things that your mind does not like. If you shut yourself from the horrors of the world, then the world will imprison you. My gift to you is to free your soul. You can accept or reject my gift. My gift is freely given. Once given, it cannot be taken back. Only you can reject it. Do not voluntarily re-enter prison. Listen to the judgment of my Father. A soul that is in the prison of will, parentheses, the mind, the prison of original sin, cannot be judged for seeing the world through the eyes of will, parentheses, the mind. But a soul that has been freed is not in prison. It is free. If it chooses to re-enter prison, then that is its free choice, and it has chosen the path of the fallen angels. A prisoner cannot be blamed for living in prison. A free man can be blamed for re-entering prison. The mystery of Jesus' blood. September 21st, 1999, Santa Monica, California, Jesus. Seeing the Passion. I'm going to give you a vision of my suffering. Immediately after I hear these words from Jesus, I see a short image of Jesus being tortured. There is the image of Jesus pulling the cross through the streets. Splinters and barbs pierce the skin of Jesus as he struggles. Jesus shows me the legions of fallen angels assembled to taunt him and break the small part of him that is human. At the same time, I see that there are good angels assigned to work with Jesus, and their angels also come. I see how the people are driven into a frenzy by the fallen angels as they enter the people around Jesus, the Romans, the Jews, and the simple people. Wherever there is a weakness, they enter and drive these people to inflict tortures on the body of Jesus. One reaches out with a knife and cuts the skin of our Lord. Another spits. Still others try to trip him. The crowd and the Romans become filled with bloodlust that intensifies as more blood flows from his wounds. It becomes a game to see who can make the most blood fall. I see the backbone of Jesus exposed, white and raw. It has been rubbed raw by the cross. The fallen angels attack the people who line the streets and turn them into unfeeling monsters who revel at the sight of another's pain. I see these fallen angels taunt Jesus, saying, "Look at how easily we turn these people into monsters. We promise you that we will do this to those who hear your name. We will win all of those that you came to save. These people came to pray for you or because they heard about you and were curious if you were the one who could save them. Now they wound you. These people will wound you even more in the years to come. They will do unspeakable things because we will drive them to do this. You have lost, Son of God. We will win. We will fill them with rage, pride, and bloodlust. They will come in your name, and we will fill them with this." Imagine, Jesus, what it will be like when they do these unspeakable things in your name. Look at these people attack you. Look at their indifference to your suffering. We will make future generations do the same things. They will come in your name, and we will turn them into us. The more they think that they love you, the more we will attack them. We will take their spiritual pride and then turn them to us. O pathetic Son of God, you cannot win. This is the land of will, the land of original sin, and we rule here, not you. Feel the pain they inflict on you. You can suffer in silence, but do you think that the people who receive this pain will suffer with the same grace? No, Son of God. We want you to feel the pain that your coming will bring to humanity. We want you to experience the suffering that will flow from your visit. You have failed. You cannot win. We will turn your strongest followers into monsters. Wherever there is the slightest opening, we will come to those who love you the most, and we will enter them in your name, and they will not even know what they do. Then I saw that Jesus was filled with the suffering that would come. He called upon God to bring that suffering to him. He should experience, and through his experience, dispel the curse that had been placed by the fallen angels. Jesus commands the angels who seek to protect him to let the people attack him. The people surge forward and are driven to throwing stones, poking with sticks and rods. With every torture, a fallen angel proclaims, "They will do this in your name." With every torture, Jesus refuses to look upon the act of torture, but instead reaches to the soul of the torturer and unites it with love. Every horrible person becomes the portal for love that will flow and forgive all who will be driven to do these things. Jesus has no anger. He sees the fallen angels turning people into monsters and knows that only divine love can restore them to what they were, and then only divine love can lift them to heaven. The pace of the tortures increase, and so does Jesus' love for these people and all who will follow. These people truly do not know what they are doing. They are just caught in a torture designed to break Jesus and make him leave the world in disgust. The apostles are shaken. They see the people turn and they see Jesus suffering. How can the world be so wrong? Is it worth living in such a world? Jesus sees this break in the wall of faith of his apostles and prays for them. He tells the angels who seek to protect him to instead protect the apostles from being attacked by the same demons who will drive the crowd to screams of pleasure at every suffering and drop of blood. I'm going to stop here. The next part is very interesting, continuing on with the mystery of Jesus' blood. And the first sentence in the next section says, the apostles know that Jesus has powers that could dispel the crowd or even strike them dead. They urge Jesus to do something to protect himself. But I'll continue on with that in part 6 of this series, of this book I'm reading, Jesus as I Saw Him as Told by Mary by Philip Lipetz, Ph.D. I'm going to close with the closing prayer, which is in Sanskrit and Telugu, and what I'm saying is, God bless all beings in all worlds. Om Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Yes, peace, peace, peace. Please remember to like, and share and hit the notification bell. If you're watching my YouTube channel, please join my YouTube channel and help me to spread this information and this light and this love and this knowledge, if you so desire. I really appreciate you. God bless you and yours. I'm sending big love and hugs to you and yours. I will see you very soon with part 6, but I like to close all of my clips by saying, I will see you when I see you, and bye-bye for now.